if you're born short as a dude, you see them all here in the chat having breakdowns. You are more ruthless. You are more ruthless on dudes, right? Men grow up looking at He-Man, and women grow up looking at Barbie.
Barbie is a made-up figure with no real-world skills, but Andrew Tate is a human individual with abilities and behaviors. Since they are not comparable in any traditional sense, there's no fair way to choose a winner between the two, even though there might be some differences. Today, we are going to discuss Andrew Tate versus Barbie. Some comparisons are simple to understand, while others are cryptic. These examples include Barbie, a well-known fictitious doll, and Andrew Tate, a genuine person with a complicated past. Although comparing these two things may seem ludicrous at first, doing so offers a chance to investigate the many facets of pop culture and human existence. The movie, which is presently playing in theaters worldwide, has already broken multiple records. Greta's Barbie is so full of emotion, not only in harmony and melody, but also in textures, sonics, and rhythms, that it greatly inspired us while we were writing the score, according to composer Mark Ronson. Greta occasionally wanted us to cry, and other times she wanted it to feel like a disco. She preferred the warmth of antique analog synthesizers at times, and desired the depth of an orchestra at other times. She frequently desired both. The much-awaited film score brilliantly realizes Gerwig's vision and delivers the ideal finishing touch to the picture, engrossing viewers in the world of Barbie. We felt it was important for the music to encompass all, or at least feel open to all, because Barbie's self-traversed worlds, classics for the pomp of Will Ferrell's self-image, museum-quality 70s and 80s synths to preserve Barbie's early, undisputed champion of dolls period. Minimalism to reflect the spiritual impulse that underpins the entire enterprise, says Wyatt. The Kens of Barbie are initially introduced as a subservient race to their plastic fantastic lady counterparts, existing solely to support and pursue the Barbies, but with limited success. Beyond this, the Kens don't really know what they can be. The most depressing of the bunch is Ryan Gosling's Beach Ken, who continuously sees stereotypical Barbie, Margot Robbie, who prefers to spend her evenings having sleepovers with the girls, rejecting his advances during the first act of Barbie. Speculative influencer Andrew Tate does not appear to be a great fan of the recently released Hollywood film Barbie, which stars Ryan Gosling and Margot Robbie in the major characters. Dog, what the f does this even mean? LMFAO. Tate tweeted as users struggled to understand the influencer's message. On July 21st, Barbie and Oppenheimer were both released in theaters. The two films have generated a lot of attention since audiences are lining up to see them both. There have also been multiple reports of people donning pink clothing, a color connected to the popular toy, while watching Barbie. There has been a lot of talk online about the Barbie craze. Conservatives were criticized on Twitter for their anger over the film by a user. In his tweet response, Tate echoed the sentiment of the original poster and referred to the film's detractors as a bunch of dorks. 1000% bunch of dorks. No wonder all they do is lose on every single issue. OMG, I watched Barbie and have an exclusive. Bruv, even Ken would beat the fuck out of you. Get a life. Because of his penchant for voicing his thoughts, Andrew Tate frequently sparks debates on social media. The former kickboxer made a joke about blondes versus brunettes during an episode of the Fresh and Fit podcast last year. Tate chose the former as his preference and provided the Barbie example to explain his decision. Blonde. I believe Barbie to be the epitome of archetype feminine beauty. I believe that everyone is aware that the ideal Barbie doll is the most attractive representation of a woman. I'm not a believer in the entire Latina crap. Give me a Barbie doll instead. I have an interest in that. In addition to being under house arrest in Romania, Andrew Tate and his brother Tristan are battling a number of legal accusations against them, including rape and human trafficking. London, England's Andrew Tate was born there on December 1st, 1985. He is best renowned for his achievements in the sport of kickboxing, where he won numerous titles in different federations. Tate has had success in a variety of kickboxing weight classes throughout his career and has established himself as a skilled competitor with strong striking skills. The internet character that Andrew Tate has developed is possibly more well-known than his accomplishments in kickboxing. Barbie is a plastic doll, on the other hand. She is an inanimate object made for play and fashion depiction, hence she has no physical abilities. She She's intended for storytelling, role-playing, and imaginative play. She is not intended for physical conflict or competition. Barbie is virtually immobile and unable to perform any physical accomplishments in terms of physical prowess. Andrew Tate would unquestionably win in a straight physical battle. Andrew Tate has been vocal on polarizing social media sites like Twitter and YouTube, where he expresses his opinions on issues including politics, feminism, relationships, and masculinity. His remarks and words have caused a great deal of criticism and backlash from a variety of sources, including charges of sexism, misogyny, and insensitivity. Tate participated as a participant in the UK reality television program Big Brother in 2016. His actions and remarks throughout his stay on the program were divisive, which resulted in his removal from the house. His participation in Big Brother furthered his notoriety and divided the public's opinion of him. Various commercial endeavors, such as online coaching and self-help programs, have been undertaken by Andrew Tate. Barbie lacks any abilities or talents for battle. The main qualities that define Barbie are her sense of style, her creativity, and her capacity to adapt to various roles and play circumstances. Through her different dolls and accessories, she symbolizes a wide range of professions and interests. Instead of having strong physical or battle abilities, she is appealing for her sense of style, originality, and representation. The nature of the contest will determine who wins in this instance. Andrew Tate would have the advantage if the challenge involved martial arts or combat. Barbie would likely win if the contest required innovation, fashion, or role-playing. Supporters of Andrew Tate value his straightforward, outspoken manner. They view him as a person who speaks his mind and resists accepted societal norms. He does, however, have a lot of detractors who find his ideas distasteful, polarizing, destructive. His opinions on social issues, romantic relationships, and gender norms have frequently provoked discussions and disputes. Tate's online persona has developed over time, and he still expresses his opinions on a variety of topics, frequently debating and conversing with both admirers and detractors. It's amusing and ridiculous in itself to imagine Andrew Tate going up against Barbie. The contrast between actual people and imaginary ones could be explored in a lighthearted manner. Instead of a serious competition, this scenario is more about innovation and humor. A fashion doll and a real-life kickboxing champion are in stark contrast, which makes for amusing viewing. We may take into account several contexts in order to make this hypothetical situation more intriguing. If there were a fashion contest, Barbie would surely prevail. She's a legendary fashion doll who is renowned for her chic attire and accessories. Despite being a talented athlete, Andrew Tate is not well renowned for his sense of style. Andrew Tate would have a huge edge if we held a martial arts competition. Because of his training and physical prowess, Barbie or Andrew Tate might not matter who wins if the contest involves an intellectual argument or challenge, because they come from quite different backgrounds and have very different skills. Barbie has millions of fans all over the world and is a global icon in terms of popularity and recognition. Despite being well known in some places, Andrew Tate might not have the same level of popularity. If popularity was a contest, Barbie would probably prevail. Due to his martial arts expertise and physical prowess, Andrew Tate would prevail in a straight physical fight. However, this potential conflict is mostly a humorous and made-up idea that shouldn't be taken seriously. It's not meant to be a competitive match between a real-life kickboxing champion and a fashion doll like Barbie, but rather something funny and inventive. The winner ultimately depends on the competition's setting and criteria, and everything is done in good humor. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Also, press the bell icon to get notified of our upcoming videos. Let us know your opinion in the comments section below.